Alright, had some time to tinker around while I'm working on some other stuff to work on my display, and it's been brought to my attention many times that I need to put some fields on here. So some of you guys that follow me along on Facebook, the Laco Farm Toys group page, already seen some pictures over the last few days, and it's coming along. Lots to do, lots of detail left, but we're getting there. The display is now, the farm display is actually longer than the toy dealership now. The farm display is about 20 feet long, 4 foot wide, all the way down. So that's it. That's all the room, though. I really don't have but maybe another 8-10 inches to the end here of the whole building. So I guess it's going to be it for that. Now I'm just going to add detail. I took the old shop out. I got lots to do. I got to just put this up the last few days, 2-3 days. So the road still got to go in, my apron to my fields. Lots of work left to be done. So just the rough stages here, first few days. So anyway, being the case guy that I am, I went ahead and traded off a bunch of equipment. I've also made a bunch of equipment, so too many tractors, but that's all right. Anyway, so I moved the shop building out of here, and I cleaned all this up. Basically, that building was way too big to begin with. I had intended on cutting it in half, but I just didn't want it here, so I cut it out, got rid of it, and here we have a field now. So this is the beginning of the field, and then what I did was I made this my shop in the back. I cleaned out that little shed, got rid of everything out of there I didn't need, didn't use, just sits in there. I got rid of it, so that's now my case shop instead of the big building here, and it works out just fine. Made a few custom toys here for myself. Made a custom small hay bine and a feed grinder and a custom baler. Took the kicker attachment off and painted it, and also a custom 10-shank chisel plow back there. And then just some of my usual case tractors that I have tinkering around with, and some parts and stuff back there in the corner. But that's going to be where I'm going to be playing with most of the case stuff at, I guess. The barn's pretty well empty right now. The couple trucks in there, and the one big planter, and my grain cart, and only got a couple Steigers left. Everything else is gone. So you'll be seeing whatever you haven't already seen soon for sale, I suppose, over there on the table. Anyway, so yeah, I got the yard flooded with case tractors and some things that I've been tinkering around with here. So this is what it's looking like. I got parts to finish the grain stuff. I was told will be here yet this week, I hope. So we'll move over to the grain setup here. I don't remember if you guys seen the custom 9400 I made. Basically all I did was put decals on it, and I bought the hopper topper for it, and then I custom made the head adapt to this machine. So I can just about put any head I want on here, but I only wanted a 6-row corn head because that's basically what I had in real life anyway. So it just fit for me, and that's what I got. I'm gonna have a completely different combine. A couple of them, matter of fact, here to have on the display as soon as it's out of the shop. I've been working on it. Anyway, got some of the old tractors out. They're sitting in the corner back there. Case VAC, Case 500 Ls. They were in the back corner of that shop back there. You probably couldn't see them hiding away. And then I custom made this windrower. Looks pretty good on the camera. It's not quite as perfect as I'd like to see. That reel was a real pain in the butt to paint with the white, but it looks great on camera, I guess. It's a case windrower, swinging wind mower conditioner, however you guys want to say it. Hay bine is what we call it here, and then another case Ag King on that. So come out pretty good. I made sure I changed everything over. Everything that I made with case has white rims on it. The stuff that Ertl made, they got this gray rim deal on there. yeah, gray or silver, whatever you want to call it, rim on everything. And that's actually not period correct for Case equipment. It was a white rim, not a gray. So if I get enough white rims, maybe I'll go ahead and start changing all that stuff. But so pretty much that's where I'm at. Here's a 9370 and Kenworth triaxle on the detached there. And here's the operation over here. This is my fertilizer tanker. It's been sitting over in the corner over there. I think it's been out on display a few times. Trucking yard. I think I had the cab over on it one time and some other different trucks. Stretched out Pete I got. Mostly Kenworth, trying to get rid of some more of these Peterbilts out of here, except for a handful that I like. Anyway, so the next time I do a display, there will be two holding hoppers standing up right here in this area, and hopefully I'll have two pits and get this completed and done. I got some grain bins coming in and of different size, I think this size and some other different sizes. I doubt I'm going to use them or expand it. I think this is pretty good size for what I do. Looks good enough, I suppose. Anyway, the truck yard really hasn't changed much, I don't think, since the last time you guys seen it. Moved some trucks around maybe a little bit, that's about it. I'd imagine that's probably about it. Got my set of doubles that I made on this A model Kenworth here. I actually bought this Kenworth already done from a guy in Canada. I'm pretty pleased with it, but you know, it was it's not a DCP, or it's a DCP chassis that's been modified, but this is actually the cab itself and sleepers all one piece, and it's a resin deal. So it's a nice truck, but you know, I guess you get what you pay for sometimes. So I paid a lot for it, so I got what I wanted, I guess. Anyway, scales here. Pretty much, I did take a bunch of these sprayers. They're actually the Case International ones are for sale. I'm running out of room on the dealership display, so I thought they'd look good over here, kind of like I had some sort of co-op or something going on. So they're relocated. Anyway, guys, any questions or comments? The beginning of this building is here, and this is the back of my garage. So it goes from one side to the other. So it's over 20 foot, like 22 foot, I think, total. So, and 20 of it is now display, starting with the truck yard and truck shop and grain and farm and down to the field. So, and then the other side is the dealership, which can't go all the way to 20 feet. It's pretty much as long as it can go, because the door, I got to be able to get in and out of here. So, and there's an aisle way down the middle. So that's kind of what my setup is here at my house. It's coming along. It's coming along. Thanks for all the good comments and questions and everything. I appreciate it as usual. And thank you for watching.